Good morning. This is Margaret at the University of Sewing, and this is Facebook Live. Welcome. And Denise is here.
Good morning.
So, Fridays with Denise. So, hey guys, we are in 7 heaven.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
So, we are right beside all of the really cool 7 series. You know, yesterday and the day before have been quite the trick around here. We just started getting our inventory from what we ordered at Bernina University. And you know what I realized, Denise?
That we need more space?
No,
No.
we need people to buy stuff.
Oh, well, that too. That's good too. Yes, yes.
And that means we've got deals for you. So there is some really amazing stuff coming out right now, and we need to make some room. So
Yes, please.
if you have been thinking about maybe a 770, well, right now the gift with purchase is amazing.
You were just showing me that.
It is really amazing. You're going to get a big book of feet.
Big book of machine quilting.
Machine quilting,
Yes.
not feet. I'm sorry. Yes.
But you should get the one of feet because
Yes,
it's
you
awesome
should,
anyway.
because it is a good book. And it's cheaper than this one.
Oh, even better. Even better.
So, and when you buy a machine, you always get 20% off of anything else you buy that day.
That's right.
So you could get the big book of feet then. Okay. Look at the feet that come with this. It's coming with the 72, the 73, and the 74. These are fabulous feet.
Those are
You've
great.
got your free motion stippling foot that's open. You've got your ruler work foot, and you've got the cup foot. How much fun is that?
These are my 2 favorites.
I love those 2 feet. But actually, this is probably mine because
You like
I
that?
like to do some thread painting and some
Yes,
things
yes.
like that. But guess what else is coming with it? A walking foot.
That's bananas.
Well, it almost never happens.
That's true.
So that's really
Yeah.
special. And you get a ruler work kit. Okay.
With lots of
Your
rulers in it.
And
Great
you're
rulers.
going to get you're going to get the large ruler case. So if you buy the 770 plus, you're going to get all these things. And how much, and also, that's true, that also comes with your 790, but then they throw in the embroidery module
Sure,
bag.
sure.
So you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff. And it's all on our website on our sale page, so you can really look at it and see. So right now, there's just so many different things you can do.
Almost too many options.
Well, you just need to kind of boil down what you want. Do you want a K475 that's teal and gorgeous?
You do. Trust me,
Okay.
you do.
Do you want a K770 with all of you can get it without embroidery stuff or with embroidery stuff? Oh my goodness. And by the way, I'm going to show you, we've gotten in the flyers for these. And if you want, we'll pop one in the mail to you.
Absolutely.
So there's never a problem if you're trying to figure out what you want and you're thinking, oh my gosh, gas is so stupid right now. And it is. But we can save you a trip. Not that we want you not to come. We do want you to come. We miss you when you don't come.
That's true.
So I just want you to know we love to have you come. But let's say you live in Lafayette, like one of our friends recently.
Sure.
They contacted us from Lafayette, and she wanted some information. Well, we've got the flyers now, and we can send it to her. So we can show her everything that her machine would come with if she purchased one. See, she's coming here anyway because her son's going to school here.
Isn't that funny?
And so she's going to be here. She's going to be in town. She can take the lessons with us. She can bring it back anytime to have it serviced. So she can do that if she wants.
How cool is that to have something for her to do that's not necessarily related to what he's working on?
Well, and you know, sometimes what happens is the guys want to go to the football game or the basketball game, and the ladies are like, well, you know, I don't mind watching maybe one. That's me.
Right. Sure.
I'll go to one.
Do the check in the box kind of.
And I always cheer them on, and I'm happy for them. But after that, I'm like, you know, you guys go do that. I'm gonna go do my thing. That my thing fits right into this kind of arena. So, are you coming to bring a student to school? We would love to see you. Do you know that we are here from 10 until 6 during the week? And then on Saturdays, we're here from 10 until 5, which is later than apparently a lot of places like ours. A lot of them close early. We don't do that. We're here until 5 o'clock. So come and visit us. So
it's always more fun to play with friends.
Do we have anything to share today?
Oh, you know what? If you guys share, we have this adorable charm pack with it's featuring cats, but that's not the only fabric in here. The front one has cats on it, and there's a couple more cat fabrics, but then there's these really cute blenders to go with it. So this is a really good 42-piece charm pack, and it's the 5x5-inch square pieces, and you can make something really adorable with this. And just because I love you guys and want you to change your needles often,
yes, please,
make sure that you have a little, this, you know, of course this is, it looks like a luggage rack thing,
sure,
but you can just hang this in your sewing room, and then it tells you which needles you are using if you use Schmetz needles.
Keep it wherever you keep your needles.
That's it. That's it. So, and it's just so handy. And, you know, the reason I love Schmetz so much, along with the fact that they're a German company and they make really good needles, is that they color code everything.
It's brilliant.
So you can figure out what you've got in there without having to, you know, but you need the code. You need to figure it out. And this is going to be nice to have in your sewing room. So we're going to share that today.
Yes, please.
Now, I wanted to tell you, you know, a lot of times we're hesitant to, you know, we think we can't afford something.
True. Sure. We've all got a budget. Right?
We've all got a budget.
Yeah.
And you thought maybe you couldn't afford a Bernina. Well, I've got multiple, we did that big trade-in sale a little bit ago.
We sure did.
I've still got some really nice trade-ins. I've got a 570.
I love the 570.
570 is such a sweet machine with an embroidery unit if you want.
Wow.
So I've got that. I've got a 790.
Wow.
It's so funny. Someone
Wow.
traded in their 790 so they could get a different 790.
That is funny. That is funny.
It was really awesome.
It does happen.
It was awesome. So it's almost not used. It's so great. So it's in such good condition and it's fabulous, but we've really marked it down because it's used. We've got the event machines, the 770
Right.
plus event machines. So if you were looking for, you want to move up to that next, and you know what, if you've got, you know, if you're sewing on a little baby machine and you could trade up to a 570,
Oh my
or a
goodness.
790,
Your world
which you
would
didn't think you
change.
could afford them,
Right.
you might be able to now. But, you know, I always have the stuff for the ones who love their new machines.
Yes.
And so I don't want you guys to forget, we only have one 590 Crystal Edition. So we're going to walk over and we're going to
so
show.
pretty.
It's so
I'm gonna
pretty.
move over here.
So it's so pretty. And what we've got is this gorgeous machine. It's very unique bags.
It is different. Yep. It's
And
gorgeous.
it comes with the pretty Bernina box.
It's just such a classy looking
It
set.
is.
I
It
think.
is so wonderful.
It's very elegant.
And I just want you guys to know, inside of the little basket here, I'm trying not to dump it all on the
Yeah,
floor.
that would not be fun. No.
So look at this. You get a couple of extra feet. You get your 10 and you get your 18. And look at the most interesting flash drive on the planet. And these wonderful sew-on buttons and crystals. I mean, you know, this year we're going to go out in style for
yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Yes.
We've got Christmas events coming up.
Weddings are happening.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, there is stuff to do this with. And so what I think you guys need to do is you need to get your Crystal Edition. This is it. When this one's gone, they're gone. So they've just come out with the new special editions. So this is pretty, you know, embroidery unit, the sewing machine.
the box of embroidery stuff
That's
to go
right.
with it.
It does have a
Yeah.
box of embroidery stuff to go with
Yeah.
it. And you know, the kind of fun thing about this machine is that if you don't want the huge, enormous table, because you don't maybe have the room,
Sure.
you can get this smaller table.
Maybe your long arm is taking up.
There
the
you go.
space. Or you're planning for the long
There
arm
you go.
to take up
There
your
you
space.
go. There you go. All right, guys. So we've got to come back in here because I have something really special to show you.
We have a question here. Do all Berninas have a front load bobbin?
Yes.
And curious as to the advantage of that.
The advantage is that when your machine is pulling the thread up from the bobbin. It's a straight line. It isn't coming when you have a top loading bobbin. What happens is the bobbin sits in a horizontal position, and the thread has to come off of it. Well, just take any of your bobbins and put them down on the table. When you pull your bobbin thread like this off of it, or you pull it where it's vertical and you pull it straight up, what happens? Well, no matter what the machine does, no matter how well it's designed, there is a when it's laying flat. That's just the fact of the matter. There's going to be some drag on the bobbin. It's just physics. It's not that there's something, you know, miraculous that Bernina's done.
Sure. It's
but
actually,
remember how all the old machines were designed.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes, yes.
They were done.
They were, and there was a reason that they were designed that way. It worked really well. And I think when you have that bobbin sitting in that little hole, when you're pulling on that thread, like you said, it wiggles. There's room in there for it to wiggle.
Yeah.
So you
And they
lose
make
some
it
stitch
so
quality.
they do make them purposely so they have some wiggle room.
They do, of course.
And they have to, because otherwise it can't pull off as easily.
Right.
So, no, and again, Bernettes have several with the top loading bobbin.
Sure.
So if you like Bernettes, then, you know, that's a really nice thing. And by the way, speaking about Bernettes, we do have to point out that right now our Bernette 77, which is a lovely machine, it has the top loading bobbin, and if you're just comfortable with that style, right now you can get that for $1,200.
Wow.
And it comes with a set of feet.
Oh my goodness.
It's just a great deal. So if you are looking for a really budget-minded machine, that's such a good deal.
That is a great way to have a nice machine, a good quality machine.
It has the button to cut thread,
I love that.
and it has some other things. I'm going to pull one down here so that we can tighten.
Let me get that one for you, Margaret.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna come over here, and we're gonna show you guys off. Guess what we became over BU? We are now a Laura Star dealer. So look at this. We have got the gold 1980 anniversary editions of the Lift Extra. We have the table. We've got the whole shebang here. This is called the Smart 1980. Isn't that a great name?
Oh, yes,
The
I
Smart
remember 1980.
Well, I graduated a year before that, so yes, I do too. So at least it doesn't have big hair.
Oh, hey, I could do the big hair though. We could bring
You
back
could
the
do
big
the
hair.
big hair. I could never do the big hair. I used to. You know what's really funny is I used to actually take my hair and hairspray and take my bangs and make them go. Who did? Why did I do
Why
that?
did any of us do that? I saw a young lady today, Margaret. She had 1980s style shoulder pads on her sleeves, and I thought, well, now is that coming back?
It is
I
coming
don't
back.
know.
It's big, unusual, like kind of architectural sleeves are kind of a thing right now.
Yeah.
So it is really wonderful.
It's so
we
pretty.
have got this right now. So what we've got in the shop right now, you're going to be able to come in here and test all this out. But I'm going to just be honest with you, it came in yesterday. And we're showing it off, and I still have a little bit to learn. So I'm not 100% sure how to use everything. So give me the rest of the week, please. And I'll probably know by Monday at least how to make it work.
Sure.
But, you know, it's a little smarter than I am right now.
Who would have thought, right?
And we're going to get some steam tables. And the steam tables will hold the lifts. And you can use it to actually steam your garments. But come on. Let's talk about what else is over here. I'm going to stand on the back here.
All right,
I'm going
I'm
to stand
kinda
back
with
here. Okay. Did we get the 7?
Yep, it was right there.
Where is it? Where's it at?
Behind Dave at the moment.
Oh,
You
okay.
need to bring it
All
back
right.
over here?
Yeah, let's bring it back over here. So, so we have gotten in more Laura Star stuff. We've got the Iggy. Now, this is crazy, but the Iggy is the coolest thing. It's a steamer. And it is set up to steam clothes professionally. But you know what it does? Is it gets rid of bacteria, dust mites, and it will kill COVID. So, I mean, how cool is that? You know? I mean, it's been certified in all of those cases.
Just the idea of being able to use it on your masks. If
Yes,
you're still wearing your
yes.
fabric masks.
Well, and the problem is with the masks right now is there's getting to be all kinds of studies saying we are not cleaning our cloth masks enough.
I believe that.
So guys, if you're using cloth masks, please wash them daily. And I would actually recommend that what you consider doing is if you have to wear it over a lengthy period of time, bring a couple with you. They're saying people are starting to get like some
Have other issues?
because the masks are not clean.
I believe that. That
And
makes sense.
we forget. We think they're clean because they're ours, and it's only our germs, but you still don't want to be breathing in bacteria. So, you know, I understand that people have got to use them, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm saying you should wear clean ones.
Absolutely. Yes,
So-
please.
So these are cool. We've got 2 of them. I will have one of them available for display, and we'll test it and show it off. I'm hoping that next Friday I'll get to do that for you because like I said, I actually opened these up out of the boxes here last night at 8 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Oh my Lord.
okay, things that we got in from BU. The big book of stitches.
Which is
my
brand spanking
God,
new.
it's brand new. We've got them, guys. And I got 10 of them. Because I know my customers, and you guys are going to love this. It is beautiful, and it is going to show you all the tips and tricks so that you can do gorgeous decorative work. You've got these stitches on your machine. Why aren't you using them? Well, because they challenge us sometimes.
And that was my thought. There's no more excuse.
No more excuses. and if you look at just the front of the book, look how gorgeous
So
that
pretty.
is. You can make your own fabric pretty
Really,
much.
really cool.
So that's really cool. I told you I have the K flyers. K flyers are available right now. And if you're thinking that you want one of these machines and you are wondering about it, we can pop one of these in the mail to you, or better yet, come and visit me and we can talk about it, and I can show you all the wonderfulness that is coming with these 2 new special editions.
Margaret, I have an older special edition machine that I got here a while ago, and of course I love it. But I also have the flyer to go with it. Just
I
'cause
know,
think
it's
a neat
really
thing to keep
fun.
with it.
It is. It's really fun because, I mean, look how beautiful these flyers are.
They are really
I mean,
well done.
look at that. It's so pretty colors, and it shows off the machine and what you can get with it. And you know what? I've ordered some more K fabric. We have a little bit in the shop, but we have never carried a tremendous amount. And even now, I won't probably carry a huge selection of it.
Sure.
But what I'm getting is I'm getting these combination bundles. Oh, they have a mystery bundle.
Oh, I love a mystery.
A mystery bundle. And it's fat quarters. And then we're going to have these other fat quarter bundles that we're getting. And we're going to get some charm packs. And I think we ought to do a class. What do you guys think? Should we do a class?
Sounds like a plan to
Do
me.
you want to have a cave class, guys? You're going to have to let me know because I would like to do a cave class. But of course, I'm not going to do it if you guys aren't interested.
No, and when they come, they have to wear something wild and floral.
Oh, there you
to
go.
in
That'll be
honor of
it.
cake, right?
That'll be it. We'll have the vibrant day.
Yes, I love it. I love
So,
it.
okay, I was telling you about the 77 and what an amazing deal this is. Well, for starters, did you realize this comes with a table this slides onto?
I don't think I did know that.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
that's
It comes
nice.
with
Yeah.
a table too. So you've got this, and you've got the free arm.
Right? You've got all
And
3
then
options.
you've got a place to store all your stuff, which is so nice and convenient.
That is awesome.
And you can also put a bigger table on it. It's kind of like having a mini sew steady table.
Very nice.
You've got everything that you could want right here. It comes with its own little stylus. So the screen's the same size as our 4 series. And you can, but this one is a top loading bobbin. So if that's a really important thing to you, I had a customer come in that was really important to her. She was used to it and she did not want a machine with the front loading bobbin. I like the front loading bobbin, that's a personal preference, but sometimes that's not what our customers want. So we want to supply you with what you want. And now we have an amazing deal for you. So you've got the touch screen here. It cuts your thread. It will knot your thread. It has a start-stop button, just like the Berninas do.
Will it start dinner for me?
No, no starting dinner. Sorry. So this is only $1,200, guys.
That's really cool.
It's really cool. It's a nice size. It's got a nice deep throat on it.
Absolutely.
And it works. Was dear woman, when she bought this machine the other day, she traded in a machine she's had for 5 years, and she has hated it.
Oh no!
She has hated that machine the entire time she's owned it.
Oh.
Yeah. Guess what you get when you buy a machine here?
My favorite part.
You get us.
You get us.
You get us, you get lessons, and if you have problems, guess what you can do?
You can call us.
Yep. Yep.
We love to help with those kind of
We
problems.
do.
Everybody here in the shop.
And this machine also has the question mark.
Oh.
Has the question mark. Do you guys realize you have a question mark on your machine if you've got one of the newer Berninas? You hit the question mark and then you press the button of whatever thing you're trying to figure out, and it will tell you how to use it. Sometimes it'll give you a video, sometimes it's just a bunch of words, but it'll come up on your screen. Now, if you've got a 3 or a 2 series, no, it won't do that. But if you've got a 4 series, a 5 series, or a 7 series, it will do that. And so, amazing machines, wonderful qualities. This is a nice little guy. It's such a reasonable price. There's only a couple of them left. And this sale, you know, you're going to have to get it while it's hot, or else it's going to be gone. Last 2 things, and we are going to do demonstrations on both of these coming up in the future. Maybe next Friday, maybe the Friday after that. We have got a free arm embroidery hoop available right now.
Okay, I want to see this one in action.
It is amazing.
It sounds really cool.
It's really amazing. We do have a video on our website, shows how you use it. So this is really cool.
Hey, Denise,
Yes,
if it's the Friday after that, which Margaret's talking about, maybe you and I will do that demo because she'll be gone.
Well, that's right.
I am going off to see the grand girls.
I like that idea.
I don't think they know it, but they have their own title as grand girls.
The grand girls, because they are grand girls. Of course.
So we're going off to see the grand girls, but before we finish up today, because we're getting close to having to finish up, first off, before I forget to mention it again, please share our videos. When you do, make sure you make it a comment saying you shared.
Yes, please.
And your name goes into a drawing. And we have colorful cats, a 5-inch pack here of 42 pieces that will be a really cute little, I mean, you could do so many cute things with this.
Absolutely.
And then we're on top going to throw in a Schmetz needle luggage tag. That was the word I was looking for, luggage tag. And it tells you what the different colors mean and how you can identify your needles. Before I finish up, I got to use this hoop. Actually, I get to use this hoop in a wonderful class. And I got to get this class from one of the Bernina educators. And she is a darling. And she showed us how to use the embroidery unit to quilt our quilt.
I love that idea.
So, we're going to make sure that you guys get to see a demo in real time. And you know me, I'll probably make a goof or 2 through the whole thing, and you'll get to see what happens when you goof.
That never happens to any of us.
I know,
right?
you guys are, well, you guys are all perfect. I am not.
There's a question, is the pre-sale on the hoops? And I've missed what is the question as far as how long.
It goes until August 15th.
On the pre-sale on the hoops too?
Pre-sale on the hoops too.
Okay.
And that'll be here before we know it.
Yes, and they're here, which I wasn't expecting.
Surprise! Santa came early, guys.
I thought they were going to be here later in the month, and so in you know, at the end of August or the beginning of September. So you guys are getting a great deal, and we've got them. How cool is that?
Right? Right?
Usually when you get the pre-purchase deal, it's because they're not here and you have to wait.
Yes.
This is a really cool exception.
Right.
So you guys need to think about these 2 hoops. They're amazing, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun with them. So I will promise a demo, but it's probably not going to be, I'm hoping to demo the Laura Star, I'm hoping to demo this and this. So we'll work on it as best we can, guys.
So they just need to come in because,
Well,
it may be a while till we can get the video done, but come in, we'll show you personally.
We'll do it all.
Yes.
So we aren't going to forget about you. We'll get this taken care of, and we've got lots of classes right now. So say you are thinking about coming to purchase a machine. We've got the Black Bobbin Mastery class coming up really soon. Now, what does that mean? Well, you know what? If you own already a 4, 5, 7, or 8 series machine, the numbers start with that. So like if you have a 435 or a 535 or a 7, you know, whatever that number is, you can come, if your bobbin is black, if your bobbin case, excuse me, is black and your bobbin is black, if you use one of these, or if you're thinking that you want to do this, you can sign up for a class. The only thing you pay for in this class is a small kit fee, and you can come to the class and find out if you want to own one of these Berninas. Or you can come to the class because you already own one and you've forgotten, you know, when you get lessons at the beginning, a lot of times by the time you are ready for more lessons, you think you can't take another class. You can come to our classes anytime you want.
Absolutely.
So come to the Black Bobbin class and learn about these machines. You own one or you're thinking about owning one. It's very, very reasonable. We've got a class coming up here at the beginning of August. Look at that. Look at our calendar. You'll see the classes. If you have a Bernette, the mastery classes will be listed under the Bernettes, and they are set up for specific machines. So for example, yesterday we got done doing a class on the B5 Academies. So we did that mastery class. So look for those mastery classes and sign up for them because you will always learn wonderful, wonderful things. And you know what? Again, if you're having problems with your machine, don't hesitate. Just give us a call. We don't want you to struggle. We want you to have, we want you to be, you know, we want to help you.
There's no reason to be frustrated with it.
No.
Margaret, I feel like we should give a warning with the mastery classes, though. If you don't already own the machine and you're coming just to play, to see, you're going to want one. Just a heads up, it just happens
right now,
that way.
there's so many different ways you can go at it. You can go from a used machine, you can get an event machine, you can go ahead and get, there's just all these different ways you can do it. And so there's got to be one in your budget. And you've got, you know something, the primary reason I see people quit sewing is because their machine frustrates them.
That makes sense. I believe that.
That is the primary reason. I hear this story repeatedly. Oh, I had a machine and it just never worked right.
Right.
Well, every time you sit down at your machine, if it doesn't work right, guess what? You're not going to sew. So that's why we're here. That's why we sell Berninas and Bernettes, because that you're not going to have those struggles. And we would love to take care of you and make sure that you end up having some really, I mean, this is such a rewarding hobby.
Oh my goodness.
Giving quilts to people, making clothes for yourself or for your kids or somebody else you love. I mean, all those things.
Even
making
personal experience of doing things for a group that you care about, like a marching band, you know?
Well, there you go.
Right.
And not just that, but there's also, there's just so many ways that this can give back to your community.
Absolutely.
I was just reading the American Sewing Guild, which meets here, and you guys should come. And so if you wanted to join the American Sewing Guild and meet with that group, I believe the membership cost, I think, is like $30 a year. It's really inexpensive.
Sure.
And part of that group, they do a bunch of service projects.
Oh, I love that.
And one of the ones coming up is Christmas stockings for veterans.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Yes.
So, you know, I mean, there's just all these ways our sewing can give back to our family, to our friends, for ourselves. Think of the satisfaction you get when you complete something and it's beautiful and it turned out the way you wanted it to. I mean, how much fun is that? So we're here because actually this is like kind of my life mission to share sewing, because I just think it's such a wonderful, wonderful thing to have in your repertoire.
I agree.
And even if you don't want to do it every day of your life like I do.
I don't know why you wouldn't though.
I don't know. I don't understand either. But it's okay.
Yeah.
We love you anyway.
Yeah,
even if all you do is get your machine out occasionally and you're doing stuff, we're still here to help you out and make sure your experience is fun. So we've got all kinds of new things coming up this fall. I am hopeful that we finally, I've hired a couple people. I'm hopeful that we can start doing our, group sew where people can just come and sew on projects.
Open sew day.
Yes, an open sew day. And I'm hoping we're going to have more classes to be offered. The biggest struggle I've had is just we have to have somebody be able to wait on you.
That's true. That's true. We're not quite self-service, so
no.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, it is that time, 10:01, and we have to get going. I'm already hearing the phone's already going. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Come and visit us. We have lots of great deals for you right now. Don't forget that sewing machine cabinet you want too. So free delivery on those within 60 miles. So everyone, have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow morning at Facebook Live.